When we talk about technology, it's easy to get lost in the wow factor, ooh, shiny gadget. But behind the excitement, there's often a very real human story. Some brilliant minds built devices that broke the law intentionally or by accident and ended up facing serious consequences. So let's explore 15 tech gadgets that landed their creators in trouble. Number 1. Flipper Zero. Instead of picturing a cool hacker toy, think of a device that can wirelessly unlock car doors, clone security badges, and poke at devices around you. That's Flipper Zero, a tiny, open-source hacking tool. The open-source angle allowed thousands of enthusiasts worldwide to tinker with it, adding features beyond the original intent. The line between fun gadgets and criminal tools blurred fast when some used it to break into private networks. Customs agents in multiple countries seized shipments. A few members of the dev team got temporarily detained, suspected of aiding cybercriminals. That's the risk of unleashing an all-in-one hacking device onto the public. Number 2. ATM Skimmers. Think you're just grabbing a quick $20 at the ATM? Some sneaky soul may have rigged the slot with an ATM skimmer, stealing your card details. These devices are almost invisible, reading data off magnetic stripes. While most folks see them as tools for thieves, a few engineers tried to spin it as helpful for testing bank security. Key arrests the folks who mass-produced skimmers once law enforcement tied widespread identity theft to their creations. They got the cuffs. Victims lost their life savings. Investigators traced the software back to the developers' workshops. Number 3. Turbo Dioda Lock Picks. Turbo Dioda took locksmithing to a new level: precision picks that opened even top-tier locks with minimal fuss. Legit locksmiths and government agencies do need advanced picks. But the creators sold them widely online, ignoring red flags about potential buyers. They were charged with enabling burglaries. Organized crime groups loved these picks. In court, the devs argued for educational use. Judges saw theft enablers and sued them. Number 4. GSM Jammers. GSM Jammers flood the airwaves with noise, cutting off cell signals in a given area. Perfect if you hate spam calls or if you want to block emergency communications. Some legitimate uses exist, like protecting high-security meetings. But mass distribution meant anyone could silence an entire neighborhood's phones. In many countries, jammers are flat-out illegal. When the makers shipped large batches to questionable clients, governments cracked down. Number 5. Pwnagotchi. A cutesy spin on Tamagotchi, but instead of feeding it virtual snacks, Pwnagotchi devours Wi-Fi handshakes to learn password cracking, and for ethical hacking practice and network admins who want to test security. In reality, hobbyists roamed the streets scooping up Wi-Fi data. Some developers got detained for unauthorized network access. The device's marketing, playful as it was, attracted law enforcement attention. Human angle. Cursal. On one hand, it's adorable tech. On the other, neighbors had their networks hacked, often not even realizing it. A sobering reminder that novelty can be dangerous. Number 6. The Stinger Jammer. Driving a shiny sports car and want to dodge speed traps? Stinger Jammer to the rescue. It disrupts laser guns used by police. Marketed heavily to wealthy drivers who wanted to avoid tickets. The creators touted it as driver safety. Authorities saw it as an attack on road law. In multiple countries, jammers of any kind are illegal. Developers were pursued internationally when speed enforcement agencies tallied massive revenue losses. Number 7. Security tag removers. You buy a new jacket, the cashier forgets to remove the tag normally you'd return to the store, or you could use a specialized security tag remover. Claimed purpose: convenience for legitimate retailers. Real-world usage: giant boost in shoplifting. As store theft skyrocketed, investigators tracked it back to mass-produced removers. The inventors faced conspiracy charges, with shops losing millions in merchandise. Number 8. Hacky PI. A palm-sized USB module based on a Raspberry Pi microcontroller. Hacky PI can run scripts to infiltrate systems at lightning speed. Pitched to schools and hobbyists as a coding teaching tool. But sample scripts could crack passwords or plant malware in seconds. Some devs faced raids when it turned out large corporations were compromised using Hacky PI code. Pleading educational use fell flat in court when evidence surfaced of them knowingly aiding black hat hackers. Number 9. Tie clip spy camera. A tie clip that's camera and mic rolled into one. Could it be any more covert? Official line journalists need discreet recording. Under the table, blackmailers and private investigators used it for questionable surveillance. Various privacy laws were broken. Inventors were arrested on charges of enabling illegal wiretaps. Number 10. Night Watchman Listening Device. A parabolic dish mic that eavesdrops on conversations nearly a football field away, advertised for bird watchers, loved by nosy neighbors. It did help some nature enthusiasts record rare wildlife calls, but it also let stalkers and private investigators overhear personal chats. When these devices started popping up in covert surveillance operations, the inventors faced allegations of mass privacy invasion. Some countries treat invasive audio capture as a serious crime. Number 11. Phone Safe Summit. This gadget emits ultrasonic interference, blocking phone mics so no one can record a conversation. Aimed at executives dealing with sensitive information. Criminal circles found it just as handy to evade wiretaps. Creators faced charges for aiding conspiracy when certain mafia and cartel bigwigs use these devices. Courts generally frown on technology that specifically thwarts lawful surveillance. Number 12. License plate hider. Push a button. Your plate flips or vanishes, great for skipping tolls or avoiding speed cams. Marketed as a novelty product for car shows. Real-world usage evading the law, sometimes for getaways. International shipping of these devices triggered arrests for abetting traffic violations. Number 13. Arctic Spider 3 Laser. A portable laser that can light a match, burn plastic, or tragically blind a pilot. Advertised to hobbyists and laser enthusiasts. In practice, shining it at planes became a dangerous trend. Once flight crews reported incidents, the FBI launched an investigation leading straight to the source. The inventors faced heavy fines and some jail sentences for supplying potential weapons. Number 14. Plan B Window Opener. A rescue device for firefighters to unlatch windows from outside. Yet burglars found it a dream tool. Officially, it is a safe entry during emergencies without breaking glass. It is also illegal because quiet, damage-free home invasions. As burglary rates rose, investigators discovered Plan B kits at crime scenes. Number 15. Wi-Phone. A phone that just needs Wi-Fi, no carrier plan, ad-free, privacy-friendly, and easily modifiable. Could be a legit alternative for those hating monthly bills. But it offered near untraceable communication, which criminals adored. Some developers were arrested for facilitating illegal activities. Arguments about privacy vs. public safety left them in a long legal battle. Each of these gadgets started off as an innovative idea, some well-intentioned, others less so. But if there's a takeaway, it's this. No matter how brilliant your creation, consider the human impact beyond the tech specs. Technology doesn't exist in a vacuum, it interacts with law, ethics, and everyday people's lives. What do you think? Comment below. I want to know your opinion about this matter. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of these kinds of videos.